start a new job. I'm no longer a security guard, except for when I pick up a shift.
Quit that too.
But, so what am I doing? What am I doing now? Well, let me tell you. The job requires that I learn to become a bartender. I'm in the military. Have you heard of a runaway gun? Because my now terminology for a runaway gun is completely different. In the military, it's when you got a 249 or 240 or some shit, and you're like, and the gun just keeps shooting, and you point it down range, and you just don't point it at somebody and like, good to go. A runaway Coke gun. Have you heard of a runaway Coke gun? Let me explain it to you. You're pouring like a Long Island or some shit. You got to splish it off with some Coke. You press the little Coke button on the gun, and then you let go, but it doesn't stop pouring the Coke, and it just keeps pouring the Coke, and then you don't know what to do, and so you kind of go like this. Okay, I didn't do that. I poured it in the right exact spot, but if I would have gone any further right, it would have been all in the container of the rum, the vodka, the tequila, all of it. It would have been terrible. Bad. Let me tell you another story. So I'm pouring another mixed drink, okay? And I got to pour in like a shot of this and a shot of that, and I'm at that shot, okay? So I poured in first like the shot of vodka, whatever it was, into the little jigger, okay? And I got the jigger on top of the cup, and I go to dump the jigger into the cup, but the bottom of the jigger is touching the brim of the cup. So when I go to do that, it just kind of falls, and then it pours everywhere all over the counter. I wasted a bunch of vodka or some type of alcohol, and I was like, well, shit. And then, yeah, it was just not good. I'm 37, okay? When I make a Jack and Coke at home, it's mostly Jack, a little bit of ice, maybe some Coke. And now there's like manuals, there's like measurement cups, there's all these things I gotta figure out. I have literally no idea what I'm doing. Also, I've never once in my life had a job where I have to use a cash register. When I was a kid, I loved the show Cheers, okay? Like, it was one of my favorite shows. I would repeatedly ask my parents, can I please stay up to watch the next episode, okay? And they always let me. But never once in my life, my entire childhood, adult life, anything, did I ever think, hey, I want to become Sam Malone.
How about an idea?
But you know what? By golly, Miss Molly, it kind of fucking happened.
Ah, military ID. First Sergeant Walter Keller, born 1944. That makes you 38.
Let me tell you a story real quick, all right? I'm at the bar. This young couple comes out. They're like the second group of people, whatever I've ever served. And they're like, hey, we'd like to get a drink. I was like, no problem. Can I see your ID real quick? And they're like, yep, no, sure. Okay. So I get the ID. I check it. And they're 21. And I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, I love your hoodie. And I wasn't just like, I like your hoodie. I love your hoodie. Like, it was super aggressive. And they're like, oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, really? You like NF? And I was like, yeah, I love NF. It's an NF hoodie. And I was like, ah. And they're like, we love NF too. And I was like, yeah, me too. And I was like, I gotta tell you a story. And they're like, okay. And I proceeded to tell them that when NF released his last album and he decided not to tour in Minnesota, that I flew out to North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, to watch him live. And you know what? They did the same fucking thing. They were at the same exact concert I was at. And we just kind of was like, ah! And my point in telling you this story is, I feel like I found my calling, which sounds weird with all the different degrees I have, the different education I have, which is degrees, the different military background, and I decided to work at a movie theater. But you know what? I fucking love it.
The cross on his shoulders, so you can start over.